Okay, so let's talk about view range. And the reason I'm talking about this is because this fifth level, everything looks okay except for this piece of information here. Okay, and I don't want to show this on this floor plan. And the way to control that is to use view range. And I'm on the fifth level, so let's see what's going on. So I'm gonna come here and look at this piece and see where we are. Let's just get us a reference here, go to the section and see. Okay, so we are here, and it looks like that this drainage system is coming from the hardscape. It's coming from the roof plan, and I'm on the fifth level. Okay, I'm on the fifth level, meaning that it is below roof plan, so we have to be looking up. Okay, so we're looking up from the fifth level, which is down here. R1, fifth level is here. Okay, so what I'm gonna need to do, it looks like my view range, the view range that I'm seeing includes this piece of information, this ducting, this drainage. Okay, so when we go back and look at the view range, it's probably very high. Let's look at this. Okay, so it's at 12 feet. Let's go back to the section and let's look at 12 feet. So we're gonna go, I'm gonna type a detail line, which is DL. And we go down and let's go all the way up. I'm at 10. Yeah, let's just go, I can't get all of it. Let's just type, I'm gonna type L, type 12. You see? So it includes this drainage pipe. So what I wanna do, I wanna come just below it so I'm not showing it. So it is, let's go 11.9. Okay, let's go 11.9, and let's go back. Let's go back, and let's look at our view range, and let's make this 11.9. 11 space 9. Apply. It should go away. Okay, it does go away. Okay, so that's good. So now we've taken care of that. So when you're looking at drawings and you want to control your piping, your ducting, you can control it through a view range. So that's, and you want to get it as close as possible. So the other thing I want to point out in your view range is when you're dealing with pipes and you want to see this, the pipe symbol going up, right? So let's rotate this, and well, before I do that, I'm going to go back over to my view range. Let's make it active and go to my view range, and let's say I bring this down. I don't want to go up because I know that the drainage from the hardscape or the roof plan is going to show. So I want to go down, and let's go down to 11.5. Okay, so you see what happened if I go down to 11.5. So let's find out why my ups symbol as my pipe is going up is not showing when I change the view range from 11.9. Let's go 11.9 to 11.5. So it's showing on 9. Let's go here, 11.9 it shows, 11.5 it does not show. Now let's see why it is showing and why it's not showing. Let's go over and get a nice little snapshot of this guy and get a reference. Let's go here, and we're here. So turn that off. So where are we? We are at 11.9, I think. 11.9. View range. 11.9. Cancel. Let's go back. And what I'm going to do is draw a line. This is 5. Okay. Let's draw a line over and DL. I'm going to go 11 space 9. Enter. And let's see what we got. Okay. So that's the reason we're showing. Now, this is just for this for piping. That's the reason that it shows this pipe going up. Okay, that's this pipe going up. But if you're using view range and there are other pipes, ducts, whatever that requires you to go lower, and if you go on piping, this elbow has a lot to do with whether or not that symbol shows up. So if I'm above this flange, I don't know if it's a flange, but this piece, I don't know what you call it. But if I'm above it on my view range, then it's okay. But if you can see that, if I go right below it, okay, so now my distance is, say, 11.5. Let's do 11.4, okay? So if I go 11.4, which is below this elbow, let's go back. I'm going to show you guys what happens, why your up symbol and your down symbols are not showing. It has a lot to do with fittings and your view range, of course. But let's go to 11, what was that, 11.6? Let's look at this again. I think we're going to go 11.6. No, 11, let's go 11.5. So when I go back and choose my view range height for 11.5, you'll see what happens. I'm going to change this to 5 and apply, and you're going to see that that goes away. And a lot of times you're looking at your drawing and you're wondering why your symbol is not showing. And the reason it's not showing is because of your view range and your fittings. Okay, but I'm going to turn this back to 7 so that it can show up because I'm above the fitting here. Okay, 11'7" is up here somewhere. So just be aware of that when you're looking at your piping going up and you want to show it. In AutoCAD, all you had to do was just draw a symbol, right? But Revit can be very, it's very determined when it comes to view range like this. You want to show your pipe going up and your pipe going down, right? You want to show that. And a lot of that has to do with your view range. So when you have pieces of information that you don't want to see, in this case, what was it, 12, and this piece, this is going to show up, and you don't want it to show up. And sometimes when you do look at your, without knowing, because this will happen, you can see this and it will work. It will work in this. You can see that in this particular snapshot, right? You can go over and you can say, well, let's just bring it down to 11 space 5, right? So let's go 11 space 5. And then it goes away. And you go work on something, you go work on something, you work on something, and you come back over and you realize that what happened to my up symbol? Well, the reason for that is because you change the view range over here without knowing that it affected your piping symbol going up. So when you go to your piping symbol, you can go over and you can see that what you need to do is you have to be just above your fitting. Okay? So you're going to have to solve you got one equation and you got two variables, right? So you come over here and you can see that, okay, I need to get that as close as possible without having my other view that my view range turned off that I didn't want to see on my floor plan. Make sure that that's off and make sure that my up symbol is on. So that's 11.6. Okay, so you go back and you have to check your other two variables, right? So you go back and you say, okay, so I'm gonna go and change that 5 to a 6. Let's see if that works. That didn't work. Let's go 7. Okay. So it's kind of trial and it was not really trial and error. Once you know that once you know what's going on, you know you have to be above that, and that was 11.6 and maybe 7/8 or something like that. So once you have that back on, you have to go back and check to make sure that drainage that you turned off is not showing when it was at 12 feet in your view range, on your top view range. Okay, so I just wanted to point out a few areas of the view range and your parameters that you have to set, and how your fittings affect your view range when it comes to your pipes going up and your pipes going down. Okay, so just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. I hope that helped, and I will talk to you guys later.